What's up guys, Zhaenn here from a walkthrough video, this time on Twilight Princess. Now this is part 20 of the walkthrough and we are starting off the water temple. So first off, you're going to want to equip your newly acquired Zora armor, which we acquired a few episodes back, and also you'll want to get some water bombs. And the water temple is actually located to the purple dot that's in the middle of the lake, Lake Hylia. So you want to put on your Zora armor just like I said before, and then you can swim and breathe underwater just like a Zora. So you want to go to the bottom of the lake, and you're gonna see where the purple dot is located, that it gets a little bit deeper, and you want to go down there. Now, something that's going to be also very useful in this temple are the iron boots. So, equip those, and you're going to want to use a water bomb on this geyser over here. Now, this one actually contains air, so when you blow it up, it makes a current that flows upward. So, you can use another bomb to make the current flow upward and push your bomb onto the rock. Now, it didn't work there. I don't really know why. I guess it was too far away. But once it works, the temple is now going to be open. So, you want to head on inside. Now, before we actually start off this temple, I do want to say that this is probably my worst temple of this game, and not because it is the water temple, but more so because I always get lost in here, and you're gonna see what I mean by that. I actually cut out the parts where I get lost so that you guys don't like watch me run around for 10 minutes trying to figure out like what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do so that you don't get lost just like me. So in this first room, you're gonna see that there is this like handle that's hanging around. You're gonna see those a lot throughout this temple, so get used to them. What you want to do is jump when you're in front of it, and you're gonna latch onto it and then pull it downward, which is gonna open the door that's over here. Now in this next room, you're gonna want some bombs and arrows to make some bomb arrows. Now you're gonna want to shoot the stalagmites or stalactites. I don't really know the difference. I guess she tells you, so yeah. You just want to shoot them all, because those are gonna make some platforms for you to stand on. And you're gonna also see those a few times around the dungeon, so yeah. So once you shot them all, I guess not all of them are required, but there I was like trying to get on, but for some reason, I don't know, it just didn't work. But yeah, once you're over here, you can cross to the other side, and if you shot the one that's hanging around here, you're gonna have a platform to get up over here onto this ledge to open this chest that contains water bombs. So in case you didn't actually like purchase 15 of them, there's 10 right at the entrance. It was just for convenience sake, have a full bomb bag before starting, you know, just for the heck of it. And so when you enter this room, it's gonna show the water current and a few of the bridges around the room, and yeah. Alright, so sorry for the little cut over here. I was actually interrupted there. So yeah. So then you go ahead and defeat this Lizalfos or something. I used the ending blow there, but yeah, once you've gotten rid of him, you're gonna see this room, and this is the main room of the dungeon, and it basically has this staircase that moves around using those like chandeliers or something that hang around, just like, well, I guess they're like handles or something. But yeah, if the staircase is not there and you jump to it, then it's gonna make it so that the staircase like faces you, so that you can now use the staircase. I don't know if you get what I mean, but you're gonna see in a short time what I mean if you don't. So when you're done looking around, you want to go down the staircase and actually head to your right until that you can't anymore. You're gonna open a chest that contains arrows. Then you can pull this chain right here, and yeah, just like I said, it's gonna pull the staircase just like that. So if you're at the bottom of the staircase is gonna move so that, you know, it's facing towards you, and if you're at the top, it's the top that's gonna move towards you. So I guess that's just like, you know, like basic like physics, but yeah. So over here there's a pot that's wiggling and shaking, so you can break it apart to reveal Uku. Now this is the third time that we see her, because it's actually her. I guess it's like a chicken sort of thing. But yeah, Uku is very useful. She's gonna let you warp out of the dungeon at any moment's notice. So yeah, here I was just noting that the door is actually locked, so we're gonna need to find a small key for that. So when you're done examining that, you can head to your, I guess, like the right in the map perspective, and you can open this door to see that you can also do nothing in this one, because this water wheel isn't moving. So, see? You can also smash the jars to get recovery hearts and rupees if you need them, but of course it's just like the beginning of the dungeon, so I don't really think that you really need those. But there, see, the path is blocked, so you're gonna need to move the staircase. So go ahead and do that, and once you're done, you can go up to the end and enter this room. Now, of course, this is gonna be another corridor with one of these guys in it. Just ignore him for now, because you can't do anything about his front armor. So yeah. Now when you're in this next room, you're gonna want to, of course, shoot the rocks that are hanging out from the ceiling. And once that is done, you want to use the little passageway that's right over here. And what that did is actually there are water streams under those, so that made some platforms for you to stand on, basically. So yeah, that's very useful, I guess. So once you're across that, you can hop onto the vines over here and cross the sides, and then you can jump to the pillar that's over here and onto this platform, which I missed completely. But yeah, there, I don't know, I had some troubles actually targeting it for some reason. But yeah, if you do fall down, you can just hop onto this platform when it's on the lower part. And then you can jump onto this ledge and open that large chest to get a small key. So once that small key is in hand, you can fail the jump if you want. But yeah, it's actually quicker if you actually make the jump. But yeah, you know, that wasn't planned, but it happens sometimes. You can just miss the jump entirely, and it's not a problem. As I said, this water temple is just really not cool for me. I really don't like it. But yeah, once you got the small key, you can just exit this room, because we cannot do anything more in here. Back in the central room, you want to locate the room that had these this small key lock, I guess, on it, and go back to it. So it's actually located on the left side, on the top part. So yeah, it's actually like just above the room that we were just in. Or at least, you know, after we've crossed this corridor, of course, because, you know, I don't know. We just felt the need to have these corridors for some reason. Alright. So in this room, you want to look up at your left, and you're gonna see that there is a chest over here. So you can open that to get some bombs. Now that is a clue that we are going to need some bombs over here. And indeed, if you look at the right from the door, you can blow up these rocks that are hanging from the ceiling once again. And actually, only one is required for you to shoot, but you can just take them out, just like I did. Or like if you really want to save your resources, you can just shoot the one that's on the left. And yeah, that's the only one that's required. So again, so there's gonna be one of those hanging things again, so you can open that to create a shortcut that opens the door just behind you. And over here there is a rock, so I'm just gonna blow this up with a bomb arrow because I don't feel like separating them. I'm having trouble talking. And yeah, I mean, it was just faster to do it this way. So you want to dodge out those two enemies for now, because we cannot do anything against them, just like I said. And once you get into this room, this like strange bug enemy or something is gonna go inside this bubble. So all you need to do is blow up the bubble, sorry, with a bomb, and then it's gonna like reveal the little insect, and then you can just slash him up with your sword. So you're gonna see that the door is locked with a small key. Yeah, you're gonna need a small key to get on top of that. And there, if you look, there was a chest over there, so we're gonna go grab that. It actually contains a small key, so how convenient. Over here is a bat that you can just slash up. Or I guess bats. Yeah, I got 5 rupees there. I had a lot of problems with hitting walls and other objects in this particular recording session. I'm just like slashing every wall and everything. But yeah, once you get into this room, there's gonna be this Lizalfos, or yeah, I really don't know like the technical name for these guys, but like, you know, there's like Lizalfos and there's like Skull Lizalfos, which I think was the variation that was at the beginning. But there I got like rammed by that like weird charging guy. I don't know these names, alright? Just yeah. So if you have gotten the small key just like I did, you can open this lock, and there you're gonna see this room looks pretty empty, and there's really not a lot you can do except latch onto these vines right here. So you want to go to the bottom and start climbing. This is something, you know, that's, I don't know if it's better or worse in Twilight Princess, but the climbing of vines takes just like a ridiculous amount of time. And we're actually gonna get an item later on that allows us to like skip mostly, you know, climbing vines, because you can just like go to the top of the vines instead of starting at the bottom. So you're just gonna want to go in circles around this way, killing blue Tektites along the way. I actually know the enemy name for that one. It's blue Tektites. So yeah. Just, well, I guess you don't have to take them out, but you know, it's just for convenience sake. you just take out every enemy you see. So over here you're gonna get bombs, but I really like don't know why. Like I really don't know why you get bombs here. You actually don't need them. But if you pull like this chain over here, again, this chandelier chain hanging thing, you can like release water, I guess. And it makes a pretty cool water slide, so yay. So have fun sliding up all the way down over here. So when you've done that, you want to head over to the central platform that you couldn't access before because there was the water. So you want to pull the chain over here, and that's gonna open this large block over here that was previously containing all the water in this room. And that's gonna make it so that current is now flowing through these rooms. And if you actually look at the doors, the way they're done, there are actually holes at the bottom of the door to let the water go in. So I thought that was like a fun detail, you know, to just look at. So of course over here is the you know, the part that was blocked from before, so you can't actually go this way. But yeah, there I actually tried to get the ferry, and then I ran into it because I was trying to avoid the choo-choo that dropped down, so I was like, but yeah, there's a massive choo-choo over here because if you didn't know, choo-choos, if they're close to each other, will like mix up together and make bigger choo-choos, so they were like harder to defeat, I guess. Yeah. So what I said before about getting lost is about to come right here. Now they showed you a short scene right there about the like big water wheel in the middle spinning, making the little platforms that were attached to it by chains also spinning with it. Now that is a clue that you need to go back to this room. Alright, so when you get back to the central room, you want to move the staircase so that the bottom part is like, well, the staircase has to be like this, right? So you actually don't really have to move it, you just need to like go around and yeah, and just go back from the other side. But yeah, just like I said, I had a bit of trouble running around. I didn't know where to go, but yeah. So I am returning to the room where we got the first small key that opened the door just on the second floor there. Yeah, so the room with the spinning platforms. So yeah, when you get over here, you're gonna see this familiar room that you've been to before. So of course you're just gonna want to wait for the platforms to show up in front of you and then jump onto them, and they'll happily give you a lift. So how convenient. So there is a door right over here. That is actually not the way that you're supposed to go, but I'm still gonna show you just, you know, for sakes. So see this as a locked door over here, and there is an enemy that you can't really do anything about right now, and there are pots that contains recovery hearts and rupees. So you can actually like beat them if you like attack them from behind, because like only their armors are like protecting them. Their backs are like tender and you can attack them there. So I was actually having like way too much trouble with this guy, and he like didn't drop anything, and I was like so sad. So if you enter this room, you're gonna see that there is another door over there, as you can see, but of course you're just gonna have to wait for it, because you know it's like just like that. It's really like slow and steady. You just really have to wait for it. But yeah, We're getting close. We're getting there. Alright, so when you hop off, you want to enter this room, of course, and you're gonna be on the other side. Now, there's nothing that you can do here except get to this chest right here, and you may have seen from the other side because there are little holes, and there you got a small key. Now, actually, I should have gone to this room first and then to the other room, because you know you get the small key in this one and you open the door with the small key in the other one, but I actually like inverted the two, so I thought, you know, it was like the small key was in the first one that I went through. So as I said, this water temple just confuses me, but never mind that. I've read about this enough. So yeah, once you get the small key, again you want to open this door, and that is going to reveal a small passage underwater that you can use because you have your Zora armor. Almost forgot, I was like Zora uniform or Zora tunic, and you know that's in Ocarina of Time, so yeah, wrong game. But yeah, if you actually equip your iron boots, you can resist those like air streams, or however you want to call them, and you can go into these little alcoves over here and grab various goodies. So in the first chest you can get some water bombs. In this chest you can get a red rupee, and then if you actually make your way up to the second pair of alcoves that you can see over there, I don't know if you can get some other things, but I'm pretty sure you can. So right there you're gonna have to use water bombs, but luckily we can for sure have water bombs up to this point, even if you're like running out, because we just got some from the chest. So once you're ready, you want to continue up ahead, and you're gonna be greeted with an opening, yes, and the door is gonna shut off behind you. So small things are gonna drop from the ceiling, so that is a clue that you're gonna need to look up. And with this familiar thingy, like cutscene, I guess, from Ocarina of Time, where you look up at Goma, there's this like giant toad of doom that's gonna drop, and it's like really the most ugly thing you've ever seen. It's like the ugliest thing in the world, but it's gonna shake off its eggs, and that's gonna create like this little tadpoles over here, and like these guys are really just annoying. You're probably just gonna get hit. Luckily they only do a quarter of heart damage, but there's really like nothing you can really do about it. So once you defeat them all, the giant toad is gonna go to the ceiling and drop down. At this point, you can avoid it by looking at its shadow, and once it's landed, you can slash the tongue of the toad to damage it. Of course, you're gonna have to do that 3 times because the thunder is like 3. So yeah, just rinse and repeat. This boss, or like this mini boss, I guess, isn't really hard, but you just like need to do it, you know. So again, avoid the shadow. I think I actually got like very lucky on that one. But yeah, just slash it up. So that's twice, and we just need one more time. So she's gonna, or I guess it's gonna shake off its tadpoles again. Kind of wonder how, you know, this thing regrows its baby so fast. Like, you know, you can actually use your shield to block these little guys, but you know, you drop recovery hearts anyway, so even if you get hit, you can just recover it. And once you've gotten to the 3rd time, you can use the ending blow on the tongue to give it one last strike. Bam! And then it's gonna like vomit a chest. Like, he actually had a chest inside of him, like inside his stomach. So you're gonna want to open that to get the dungeon item, the claw shot. And this is what I was talking about with those vines, and we're gonna use that in the next episode. So or actually just right now to get out of this room. But that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. So next time we're gonna continue off the water temple, so join me for the next one. Don't forget to give me feedback in the comments below, like the video, and subscribe if you like. So until next time, goodbye.